Other news at noon, when you need 911 service, you call and expect to hear a person on the other end of the line. So far this year, though, more than 9,000 people have heard a message asking them to hold. Our city reporter Reagan Hackelman joins us live outside the call center now. More details on why people are being put on hold. Reagan?
Well, Chris, one thing that has so many people within the city worried about all these calls that are being put on hold is the number of calls that have been put on hold this year when you compare them to the number of calls that were put on hold last year. Now, last year, about 6,000 people heard computers saying when they called 911, asking them to hold for the next available operator. So far this year, and we still have more than 5 months left in the year, more than 9,000 people have heard that exact same message. Now, overall, those numbers are actually pretty small when you compare them to the total number of calls answered by 911 call takers here at the 911 call center. According to the Austin Police Department, last year, people in Central Texas called 911 almost 1 million times. The department says the majority of those calls, 97% of them, are answered within 10 seconds, and that number is far above the national average. But when compared to other cities roughly the same size as Austin, Austin has far fewer call takers. Overall, there are about 80 call takers who are those first people that answer that call to answer those 1 million calls when someone calls in looking for help from 911. Now, in years past, management at the call center have asked City Council for more money to hire anywhere between 40 and 80 more call takers, but in years past, every single one of them, the City Council simply says they do not have the money when it comes time for them to approve the budget. Now, the manager of the call center has once again asked the City Council for more call takers and more money this year, I should say, to hire more call takers. Council will make that decision sometime in September when they finally get around to actually approving the budget for 2012. And just a little interesting note here, it has been more than a decade since the city of Austin has added any more call takers, 911 call takers, to their staff. Reporting live from East Austin, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN News.
All right, Reagan, thank you for that.